Hey guys and girls, thank you for watching this short video. I'm going to share some exciting things. I think you'll really like it. And when you're done, you're going to walk away with some great ideas for developing brand new Facebook ads that draws clicks, that gets attention, and that ultimately gets your customers to your front doorstep, the virtual doorstep that is. But first, let me share this. Wait, this video is going to be different. In fact, I'm going to show you how to create Facebook ad magic here today. So let me ask you, are you struggling with writing Facebook ads? Do you feel like there's an endless number of formulas and approaches that never seem to work? Do you find yourself just walking down a blind alley? You just have no clue how to do any of this stuff? You've tried and tried and tried and nothing seems to be working? Well, let me share some examples here with you today. This is very exciting because this is very much a proven formula. And let me ask you if you can guess it along the way. So here's an example from Basecamp. Working with other people, struggling to keep everyone on the same page? It's time to try the Basecamp way. Here's another one. I noticed your careers page that you're hiring sales development reps who diligently keep track of their activity in Salesforce. Would love a few minutes to discuss how Yesware removes this burden. And then there's some details about how that is being solved from Yesware. You could probably tell from these examples that it's all about identifying the problem that your audience has. Then you agitate, sort of the classic salt in the wound kind of approach, and then you solve that problem. Well, this is really what we're talking about. It's conversion copywriting. Remember I said this would be different in terms of the Facebook ad writing that you've seen? Well, professional copywriters have used these formulas for decades. In fact, I'll show you an example of one that has run for decades and is considered one of the most successful ads in a second, but we're going to focus on number 2 here, problem, agitation, solution, because it is such a profound opportunity for you to create Facebook ads and generate the kind of level of activity engagement that you want. So just to summarize, what you want to find out is what is your audience's problem, and really you want to drill it down to the male or female, not necessarily a group. This is the classic avatar. Who is your perfect customer, client, or patient? And then as they're thinking about that, you provide a solution and you create that opportunity. Now this is the PAS framework, PAS, problem, agitate, solve. So you mirror their problem in copy, describing exactly what they're thinking and feeling, so emotional triggers here. Then you agitate that problem by just reminding them how annoying it is to have this problem. And then you present your solution. And this is ideally a fairly quick solution, not a 30-page ebook, but maybe a checklist, a quick guide, some kind of a quick offering that solves that problem fast. And remember I talked about one of these classic ads. This was developed back in the day by Max Sackheim to be the most effective headline in advertising history. And this starts with calling out a severe problem. Now, you don't see all the detail. You can search in Google for this, but a great example of the problem, agitate, solution setup. And so in Facebook, you have a tremendous opportunity to do this. You have a lot of text at the top. You have that overflow indicator so that it doesn't scroll forever, right? So if somebody wants to read it, they'll do that. But that's where you set up the PAS framework. And you have a call to action. And then you create an image that goes along with that. Yes, we start with images, not videos, although this is a video. You want to test this. But essentially an image that almost by itself could stand alone and create an emotional trigger or a storyline that essentially makes them, the user or the visitor rather, to create a next engagement or a next movement in the cycle here. And that is underneath the picture, the headline. A strong headline that really summarizes what you have outlined in the PAS. And if you can, get that benefit and solution result all in one. And then of course a supporting sub in the link description there. And then the lander, that's the Google link right there in this simple example. But what I'd like to do is share with you kind of how we approach this and the best ways that you can do this with examples and a framework that essentially outlines what I've talked about. And if you go to bit.ly/FB ads template, that's just a short link for a landing page that goes to my website, and you can see it there. You download that Facebook ad template, and you too can unlock the secrets to creating this with tremendous success. We've tested this a lot internally, and we also know from just the history of copywriting and ads writing, the PAS formula works like no other. So go ahead, type in that URL or click the link, and I'll see you on the inside, and I'll get that right over to you. Thanks again for taking action.